Whew. Lord have mercy, Jesus. What's going down, girl? Oh, hold on. That's who these hoes look like. All right. That's who they look like. I just needed y'all to see that right quick. Shout out to y'all real for giving me the pick or whatever. Girl, I got 2 for the price of 1 to give y'all. Girl, these damn salt wives, child. I look, at this point, I just want it to be over. Like Keisha Coles. I just want it to be, y'all know. So this is season 2, episode 23, the reunion part 2. Listen, this whole thing was really nothing but getting Lisa together and calling Lisa out on all of her lies and her fairy tales and her fugaziness and her bull crap. That's really what all of this second part was about. So it continues with Lisa explaining why she invited Whitney instead of Shawshank. And Shawshank says she's tired of all the disclaimers. Like I said, episode, Shawshank, if you're tired of those disclaimers, you should not have done what you did. I don't know what you want these people to do. As much as I don't see it for Lisa, she was absolutely right. You're in a controversial situation, and she's absolutely right. Still being friends with you is very controversial. She's not lying about that. But my thing about you though, Lisa, is if that's the case, then why the hell was you doing it in spite of already knowing that, you know, what she had going on with your best friend and what the type of things that she was doing, liking homophobic tweets about Miss Prakisha. That's the only thing that Jen is at fault for when it comes down to Miss Prakisha. It is about liking homophobic tweets. I mean, I keep saying tweets, damn it, liking homophobic tweets about Miss Prakisha. That's the only thing that Shawshank did wrong in that situation. Shawshank ain't pull Miss Prakisha out of the closet, kicking and screaming like Meredith run around here trying to act like she did. And I like you, Meredith, but no, don't do that, girl. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. And we're gonna move on. So they asked Cancel why she didn't have Lisa's back, and she came up with some bullshit ass excuse for see Cancel. And I ain't got my fan for you this time because I don't feel like getting it. But because I don't even want to talk about you. But you know, I'm not surprised that you didn't take up for her. You can't take up for your friend, but you could go off on Mary, who did absolutely nothing to you. That you can do. But you don't know how to stand up and be a real friend to the bitch that brought you up here. Like I said, both y'all hoes are some miserable tap. Moving on. Lisa says that Meredith told her that she was stepping out of her father's memorial when she called her while they was on the bus. And Meredith turns around and said, bitch. Bitch. She said, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. She said, I had already buried my father by the time I had talked to you. She said, I was at home in my bathtub. So why is you running around here making these women think one thing when you don't even know for yourself where the hell I was? And I'm going to be real with y'all. And listen, I was the main one sitting up here saying, well, you know, Meredith, why couldn't you just tell these? You could have deaded all of this by just giving people the explanation. Here's the thing. I'm with Meredith at this point. She don't have to tell y'all hoes the motherfucking thing. Because I saw Meredith. Meredith ain't no damn actress. Okay? She ain't nobody's actress at all. That woman was hurt. And by the sound of her voice and by the way that she was handling and taking everything and the way that y'all was just coming at her about that shit. Like, I mean, like, she don't have to give y'all no explanations about what was going on. As her friends, Lisa, you supposed to be her bestie, her main Malva Scrabble, her main ride or die, her good Judy, her ace bone. You should have been the last person on that damn train trying to figure out whether or not she's lying or not. But you don't seem to understand her damn feelings or where you have fought at. Girl, miss me. So, during the break, Lisa gets upset that they showed the footage, and she says that they're trying to make her feel a certain way. Lisa, why can't shit just be your fault? Like, why can't it just be your fault? Why can't you look at it and say, you know what, y'all are absolutely right. I was up here. I was trying to play the villain by any means necessary when I just should have came up here and been my damn self. I bit myself up in the foot. I turned into somebody that I don't even know myself, and I hurt somebody that I was friends with for 10 damn years. That was just too much for you to say. Like, it just bothered me at how even in that moment while Meredith was crying, yeah, you was apologizing, but it was empty. It was empty. You've apologized all season and still did the exact same shit. Like, it was aggravating me. And if I was Meredith, and y'all know, I don't condone violence. But how Mary got up and smacked the shit out of your ass, I wouldn't have been mad at her for doing it, nor would I have stopped her. Smack that hoe again, girl. Do it for me, for that matter. Look, my fan trying to get away from your foolishness, child. Like, it was just ridiculous. Anyway, so then they talk about Mary. I don't understand, Andy. Now I'm calling you out. First of all, I don't understand why y'all having me be on Mary's side. That's number one of all sides. Now y'all don't pull me on Mary's side. Andy, why are you trying to have a conversation about a bitch that ain't there to speak for herself? Whatever the situation is with Mary and her church and Cameron, all of that, Cameron has gone to the great beyond. Cameron is pushing up daisies. May he rest in peace. And Mary is somewhere hiding in somebody else's bed, because Lord knows it ain't Uncle Grandpa, and quiet as kept. I don't even blame her for not letting it be Uncle Grandpa. It's just like, she's not there. Cameron isn't there. So at this point, that shit is dead. Like, I don't care. I don't care, because now all we have to go on is what these women are saying. And what these women are saying matches and aligns with every damn thing that's already been the hell out about Mary since season 1. Then you got Cancel jumping in and talking about something. Why is we making Mary's church a topic of conversation? Bitch, because it is. Because it is. Because it is. It is. She got up here with the storyline of supposedly being a pastor or whatever, but then she married her step-grandfather to keep the fortune in the family. And I'm really trying to figure out what all fortune that she got and where does it come from, because that church looked like it's on its last damn leg, quiet as it's kept. Judging by the sound of that tight-ass choir, y'all. Girl, ain't nobody coming to cesspool like that no more. And then to find out that it's a whole support group out there for people that done went to her church, like, girl, please. Like, look, listen, I don't need I don't need trash in my face to know that it stank. This woman has a whole support group out there for people that have joined her church that all of them ladies admitted to knowing about. Case closed. Moving on. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Cameron. I don't want to talk about none of that. Neither one of them people are here to yay or nay any of this. Like, Lisa, you pulling out all type of text messages, but let's be clear. Whitney and Heather was right. And they said the same damn thing that I've been saying since that episode aired. You purposely brought Cameron up there to give that piece of tea, to give that information down to Meredith, solely because you wanted to come in between the friendship, that God offer alliance, whatever that was, because it wasn't no friendship, that she had with Mary. That's why you did that. Much like how they caught you in the lies about him not even being on the board of directors. You lied. You sitting up here with all this proof, but bitch, you still lying. Like, how do you lie with proof? Oh my God. Like, Lisa, get off of reality TV, baby. And if you do come back up here for a third season, just be your damn self. Because you do not fit the mold of the villain. Like, it was sad. You went out sad. You went out real sad, Lisa. You did. Anyway, they get on the ladies being moms. That was cute. So they asked Shawshank did she say Meredith wasn't, why did she say Meredith wasn't a good friend to Lisa? And she says that she was feeling that way because, you know, she wasn't getting Meredith's side of the situation. She was only getting Lisa's. And from Lisa's point of view, Meredith was not there for her. Anyway, so then Lisa backpedals and pussy pops in a handstand again, saying that she never said that she was upset about her and Mary's friendship. Lisa, yes, you was. You brought Cameron up there to give Meredith dirt on Mary because she was being closer to Mary than she was to you. What are you talking about? So then Andy makes it a point to point out how in the last episode, Meredith kept questioning Lisa and, you know, asking Lisa, when this and this happened to you, do you feel like I had your back? Lisa said, yeah. You know, when this and this happened to you, do you feel like I had your back? Lisa says, yeah, again. Andy made a point to point that out. And I'm glad that he did that. It was messy as hell. But I'm glad that he did that because it proved everybody's point on that stage about you. Anyway, so Meredith telling Lisa how she felt about the shit that she said about her on that hot mic. Listen, everything that she said about you, Meredith, she meant, and everything she said about you, Meredith, I totally believe was 100% true. I'm just going to be real, Meredith. I believe everything about you. Now, not what she said about Seth having no jobs, and that what she said about your damn kids. Like, let's be clear. Listen, she sure can't talk about your kids. Well, shit. Girl, quiet as kept. Miss Burkeisha. The point is, because I'm veering off topic of my point. The point is, she meant every word of what she said. When people say some stuff to you like that out of anger, oh, they meant it. She said it with so much venom and so much vitriol and so much malice and so much hate and so much disdain. And she was so matter-of-factish about it, and to the point where she didn't even care that the hot mic was on while she tried to say that she didn't even know it was on. Girl, you lying. Like, oh my, oh Jesus Christ, Mary and Joseph of Nazarene. Like, you're supposed to be the perfect Mormon, right? Don't somewhere in there it says that you shouldn't be lying. If you did it, say you did it. If you said it, say you said it. That's the first gospel of giving you the real tea. Chapter 1, verses 15 and 17. Yes, sir. Do you hear what I'm saying? Whatever. So Andy reading her, I'm skipping some stuff so that I can have more stuff to give y'all for the last gag. Okay, so whatever I don't cover here, gonna be covered in the last gag. So Andy reads what Lisa said down to that hot mic. That went back with what I just said. She said it because she meant it. She meant every word of what she said. And let's be clear, every word of what she said about you whoring around town on the other half of New York City, or whatever the case may be, no shade, Meredith, but I totally believe every word of it. I ain't gonna lie, I do believe every word of it. So Lisa starts crying, saying that the people are trying to break her. No, they're not. No, they're not. The only thing they want you to do, Lisa, is tell the damn truth. Come up off the bullshit and tell the truth. They know you're a liar. They know you're lying. They have proof that you're lying. You know that you lied. You know that they know that you lied. And you know that Andy know that they know that your ass is lying. So instead of you just coming up off of it, you just want to sit up here and pour this Karen shit that I don't like. Moving on. Girl, don't nobody give a damn about your tears, child. You don't think Meredith cried tears when her daddy died and then have to turn around and hear her best friend of 10 years completely pull out her hold'em that I totally believe every word of? Again, I say, moving on. So Meredith, so after Lisa gives a non-genuine apology again, Meredith pulls one better. She says, well, listen, much like you, I need time to process. I just saw this not even 48 hours ago. I don't know where in the hell I want to be with you. I don't even know if I want to be your friend no more from this moment, because much like I say, you said it because you meant it. That's what you think about your best friend in 10 years. But let's be clear. If she's a whore, girl, so is you. Didn't you get up here and say that John was dating your older sister? And you didn't mind dating him, fucking him, marrying him, and having kids by him. So if she's a home-wrecking scutball, what the hell is you? In my opinion, you worse because you keeping the shit in the family. You running around here marrying and sucking the fucking dick that's been all up in your sister. That's nasty. That's cross-contamination. Moving on. Now, see, Meredith would have been wrong had she said that, though. So Andy asks Meredith and Shawshank, is the information about them sharing a man true? And both of them deny it. Both of them says that it was a rumor and none of that was true. And then after the show was over, Lisa apologizes once again to Meredith, but this time she goes a step further and say, I only said that about you. Excuse me. Oh, girl, it's the water. I only said that about you because somebody told me that you was talking about my renovated house. From that point, I was with Meredith. You heard secondhand information about me talking about your unfinished house. So you discredit me. You talk bad about my family. You drag my pussy into it. You dragged half of the New Yorkers that I done laid down with into it. All because I talked about allegedly your renovations down to your house. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Like I said, whatever I missed or didn't cover, I will cover it tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central on the second channel for the Let's Gag of this situation, okay? The link is already out. Make sure that y'all go there right now and click the link. Make sure to like up. Make sure to set your reminders if you're not subscribed to the second channel. Girl, I don't know why. Go on ahead and subscribe to the second channel and get them subscriptions up around there, girl. I know y'all ain't. If y'all rock with me like y'all say y'all do, I should be up to 3K subscribers on the second channel by tomorrow. Yeah, I'm calling out y'all loyalty. Y'all claim y'all hoes loyal. We gonna see by tomorrow when I wake up. But I love y'all. I love on you guys, and y'all stay tuned for Candy in the Game review, child. I'm gone, girl. Bye.